Survey of Algebra 2.2, find slope and rate of change. So the slope of a line is a measure of the steepness of the line. And we use a ratio of rise over run or change in y to change in x to describe it. So it's a ratio of basically our vertical change to our horizontal change. We've got a little picture over here. If you look at where this line is, here is the rise and here is the run. And so we make a fraction out of that, and that is our slope. So it's the measure of the steepness of a line, and it is vertical, ratio of vertical to horizontal change. And then here's our slope formula. So if we are just working with 2 points and we don't actually have a picture, we need a way to figure that out as well. So for the first one, I'm giving 2 points, x1, y1, x2, y2. And you can see like in parentheses, it says x1, y1, and then we have the ordered pair. And then x2, y2 in parentheses, and then here's my other ordered pair. So first thing I'm going to do is write that slope formula from up above, this slope formula. And I like these problems because what we're doing is we're comparing our slope using the slope formula with the slope from counting it out in the picture on the right. So this picture goes with example 1, and we're just comparing the slope, which is kind of cool. So today we're really getting some practice using the slope formula. That's our goal, is to be able to find slope just by looking at points. So directions say write the slope formula and then substitute. So substitute means where it says y2 minus y1. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab numbers from the problem. That's going to be 5 minus 2. x2 minus x1, my x2 is 3, my x1 is negative 1. So 3 minus negative 1. Then I need to simplify this down. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus negative 1 means 3 plus 1, and that's 4. So 3/4 is my slope. And then over here in my picture, I just want to check, and yep, it goes up 3 and then 4 to the right. So my slope is 3/4. So I'm kind of proving it. These are the same ordered pairs that I had in my math problem. And the line rises from left to right. The slope is positive. So if your line is going up, you have a positive slope. Next, we're going to find a negative slope, and I can tell it's negative because the line is falling from left to right. So we could go ahead and write out this part. Same steps again. I have 2 ordered pairs. It says write the slope formula, so I'm going to do that. Best way to memorize a formula is just to write it out a lot. After I write out my formula, I'm going to substitute. So y2 is negative 2 and y1 is 4. So negative 2 minus 4. And then I need x2 minus x1. So x2 is 3, x1 is 1, so 3 minus 1. So my slope is negative 6 over 2, and negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. So is that what I have over here? Over here, it's showing that I'm going down 6, so that's negative, and then 2 to the right, and negative 6 divided by 2 is a negative 3 slope. So I really like that connection between a picture of the points with the line and then just looking algebraically at the points. So our goal today, we've worked with slope. We know how to count it on a graph, but our goal today is actually using the slope formula. So here's example 3, finding the slope of a horizontal line. So hopefully you remember what that is. So let's go ahead and plug it in again. y2 is 5, y1 is 5, so 5 minus 5. And then x2 is negative 4, x1 is 2. Negative 4 minus 2. So my slope is 0 over negative 6. 0 divided by anything is 0. The line is horizontal, and so my slope is 0. So 0 on top means it's equal to 0. Then we're going to look at the slope of a vertical line. So here's my vertical line. Write down my formula again. So let's see, y2 is 3, y1 is negative 2. x2 is 4, x1 is 4, so 4 minus 4. So this one's giving us something weird. My numerator minus the negative is really 3 plus 2, so 5 over 4 minus 4 is 0. So division by 0 is undefined. And one way that students have told me that they memorize that is when the 0 is under the fraction bar. It's undefined. So we are not allowed to divide by 0 in math. It just doesn't really work. Math kind of falls apart, and so we say it is undefined. So the slope of a vertical line is undefined because dividing by 0 is undefined. Here's a couple checkpoint problems. Go ahead and pause the video and try them on your own. And I'm just going to work them out here. So pause, and then you can play, and I'll go through and work them out for you. So I went ahead and labeled x1, y1, x2, y2. And when I'm first learning this, that's a great way to start. And then I want to sub my values in. So -2 minus 2 over 5 minus 5. So that's going to be -4 over 0. So this one will be undefined again because dividing by 0 is undefined. And then second one, write down my formula again. So y2 is 6, y1 is 3, 6 minus 3 over x2 is 4, x1 is -2. So 3 over 6, which is 1/2. So we have a slope of 1/2. So this is it for our 2-2 notes. Find slope and rate of change. So our big topic today, what we need to master is being able to use the slope formula. Please ask in class if you need help.